forward Devin Griffin and sophomore forward Shantiqua White. Coach Gurley, if you'll just start with some general comments about the ball game and then go to questions.
Well, I thought, first of all, that it was going to be I thought, first of all, that those two teams being the hottest coming into the tournament was going to be a really hard thing for either one of us, just because when you're that hot, you hate that someone has to lose at that point because you kind of get that momentum going. And I thought that Angelo came out and, the first 3 or 4 minutes was tough on both sides. I thought that both of us had a hard time shaking off the nerves and trying to find the basket. And once we finally got one to go, I thought that we did a really good job and just relaxed and started playing. Very pleased with our defensive effort. I thought that our kids followed our game plan and they didn't get rattled when a couple of shots went down that maybe we were asking them to shoot. But I thought our kids really hung in there and just stayed focused on what we needed to do. We rebounded the basketball really, really well, which is going to be, key as long as we can keep playing. And I thought that these two sitting beside me have just played well. Probably the last 6 or 7 ball games, they've just kind of put us on their back, and both of them have just been very determined and very pleased with their effort.
Questions?
Coach, y'all led literally the entire game. That's something you got to be pretty happy about.
Well, absolutely, and especially probably after our last ball game where we had a 10-point deficit. It's hard to have that type of comeback in you every game. So I was proud of the girls being able to get up and not only get up but stay up pretty decisively. Sometimes we allow other teams to get back in the game and we lose our focus. And I thought that was probably the best overall performance we've had in a while.
Coach, you guys, I think they're saying in there an hour and 29 minutes in that ball game, not a very long game, and you guys put up 61 points. Can you just talk about your offense?
Well, I thought that, like I said, the first 3 minutes, it was a little bit of a struggle because I think we were just so excited and nervous that we were having a hard time finding the basket. But once that first shot went down, I think that we just all settled down and relaxed, and we did what we do. We went inside to our bread and butter, if you will, and they really performed well. And I thought, too, that they really did a good job of finishing shots, maybe through some contact. I thought that the officiating did a really good job of letting us play a little bit. And, we've been talking to our kids all year long about finishing. And if you get fouled, then that's icing. And I thought our kids did a great job of putting the ball in the basket. And I have to say that Casey Land started it really well, too, shooting it from the outside, because when she can knock down a few of those, it certainly helps to open up the inside for these two.
Sean had 8 in the first half alone, and you just hit on how important it was for her to get things going on the boards.
Well, we stressed all week since we've been preparing for them about how well all 5 of their starters go to the offensive glass. They all go to the boards really well, and so we really stressed about putting a body on somebody, and especially if we were going to play off of the post players a little bit, it's hard to go make yourself put a body on somebody that's still 15 feet away from the basket. And I thought that our kids did a good job of following that game plan and really being dedicated to putting a body on somebody and rebounding it well. And Sean is a beast on the glass, and she certainly proved that tonight.
Sean, monster performance by you tonight. Today rather. Can you just talk about the game and win?
It was a good win for us. As Coach stressed, we had to come in. The main key was keeping them out of the paint and keeping them off the boards, and I think we did a good job. And as well, like Casey Land got us going in the first half. I think with our defense, we didn't have too many mental breakdowns and things like that. So I think that was a major part of a win.
One of the perks of being up so big in a game like this is, you get to play some of your bench players a little bit. How important is that rest going to be moving forward in the tournament?
Is that for me? Yeah, I think it's going to be huge. We haven't had many games like that this year where we're allowed the freedom to let some kids, younger kids, maybe play through some mistakes, or and we don't want to put them in situations where they may have to win a ball game for us or something like that when maybe they haven't got those opportunities in the past. So I thought it was really important for our kids to maintain that lead so we could get them some rest and just keep their legs under us. I mean, hopefully, if things go as you hope they do, you're going to play 3 games in 3 days, and that's really, really tough. But these girls are prepared to do that, and I thought our bench was awesome tonight. I thought they were awesome all week long, getting us ready for this week and for our game today. And I was really glad that they got some payoff and got some minutes on the court as well.
Devin, speaking of the bench, I was watching you when you weren't playing and kind of coaching some of the girls. Can you just talk about how your leadership has kind of molded this team this far?
I just try to be helpful because they always have my back in those in these types of situations, and any way that I can help them out when they go in the game to help their nerves or anything like that, that's just what I try to do.
Could you talk a little bit about the intensity and energy that you guys came out with tonight?
We're excited to play. We're excited about the whole weekend. Like, we all have jitters and all that going on, and Coach Gerlich even told us, like, y'all got to calm down just a little bit. We just have great expectations for ourselves, and we're so excited to meet those expectations right now.
Moving forward, y'all know who y'all's opponent is in Commerce. Taking away from the 2 games that y'all had with them this year, Devin, how do you think that'll help y'all prepare for tomorrow's game?
I think we know now exactly what we have to do in order to win. I think a lot of our preparation is going to be mental. It's just going to be about going out there and being strong and doing what we know and executing. Just not playing perfect, but playing through mistakes and not beating ourselves, that type of thing.
Coach, your thoughts on Commerce?
Well, they were quite impressive yesterday against ACU, and they actually played like all of us have really thought they could play all year long. Brianna Harris is amazing on the glass and really does a great job. And we did just play them 8 days ago, so our prep for that won't be as difficult as it would have been if we had not played them in a while. But at the same time, that we gave up 17 offensive boards in the first half the last time we played them, and we are not going to be able to do that and win a basketball game, and especially with the confidence that they're playing coming off the ACU win. So it's going to be a great battle, and looking forward to it, and I'm really excited for Nicole to be able to get her team in the semis.
Coach, you talked about the rebounding was key for your team to box out Angelo State. ASU's kind of made their living on this 6-game win streak, scoring down low with Lauren Holt and Carly Kellermeyer. Between them, they had 3 field goals. What did you do to keep them from scoring, much less, separate from the rebounding?
I think we tried to just maybe take away some of their tendencies that they like to do. We really do it. I think that our coaching staff, particularly Coach Cole, does a really good job of scouting our opponents and just really thinking about their tendencies and what they really like to do. And I thought that our girls did a great job of taking those things away and just limiting their shots that they really like to have. It helped us to be able to play behind them a little bit and try to get them off the block, because that did give us inside position for rebounding. So I thought that our scout was just really good and that our kids executed it.
Any other questions? Congratulations, Coach. Thanks for mentioning the ASU lost twice in that last game. Appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow.
Sorry.